Hey everybody, it's Brendan. I'm here with my very first NBA2K rebuild, and I'm going to be rebuilding the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is my home team. I'm from Minnesota, and that's why I kind of want to do this team first, see how it goes. So I'm going to try and keep Towns and Russell together, and then see what happens from there out. This first season, I'm just going to simulate it, but first I'm going to set the lineups, send a couple people to the G League, and then we'll go from there and see what happens. So first off, I'm going to send Culver to the G League, actually, because he develops pretty well, I think, down there. And then I'm also going to send Naz Reid and Jared Vanderbilt down there. So we'll see how they all progress down in Iowa. I'm actually going to have, let's see, Spellman. I think I'll give McLaughlin about 18 minutes a game to run backup point guard, because obviously he's a backup point guard for the Timberwolves now, and you need a backup point guard. Other than that, we don't really have anybody. And then I'll take Noel's minutes away, and I'll probably give them to Spellman, so then Spellman can be our backup center for now, maybe 20 minutes a game. And then Beasley's gonna play about 32. And then Kobe can run some backup too, and then Layman can have a couple more of the 3 minutes. I'm also gonna go ahead and fire Ryan Saunders. As much as I like him in real life, I don't know how he is as a coach in 2K, so I kind of want to go in and just get Michael Stauffer. So I'm gonna do that and see if he'll sign here. We'll throw him an offer. He's accepted the offer, so now he's going to be our coach going forward. So yeah, now I'm just going to simulate until the end of the season, and we'll see what happens there. So we're here at the end of the season. Got one more game left. We're 37-44. Let me simulate this game against the Knicks and see what we end up. All right, so 37-45. It's a little bit better than I was hoping to do, but doubt we made the playoffs. Giannis wins MVP. John Morant wins Rookie of the Year. 25-73 down. Nurkic wins 6-man. He's probably backing up Whiteside, I would guess. Kawhi wins Defensive Player of the Year. Luka wins Most Improved, almost averaging a triple-double, which is insane. And Doc Rivers wins Coach of the Year. 61 wins for the Clippers. Okay, anybody on the first team? No. Second team? No. Third team? No. Huh. Oh, third team. Yeah, Towns is on the third team. Wow, interesting. Nobody on the defensive teams, which figures we don't have very many good defenders. And nobody on rookie team, I don't think either, but we sent Culver down to the G League, so that makes sense. All right, go to the playoffs. Simulate this. All right, LeBron takes down Giannis and company. LeBron wins Finals MVP on 32, 4.5 rebounds, 9.3 assists per game, which is absolutely insane. I'm not sure if this year's really going to be a year to contend, but it's definitely going to be a year where we're trying to make the playoffs and we're trying to, maybe do something. We're projected to have the 10th pick, that sucks because that's a lot lower than probably realistically for the Timberwolves. Okay, let's just skip to the results. We got the 10th pick. Okay, that's lower than I'd wish to get it. And then what did we get? The 20th pick. So we have 10th and 20, which isn't bad. I'm going to try and package those and see if we can go up a little bit. I'm just going to see what we can get for our 2 first-round picks. How high can we move up? So I can get Kendrick Nunn on the 19th pick, which don't really want. I'm just looking to move up in the draft. All right, let's see. Okay, let's just see who has higher picks than us. What do the Bulls want for 2? I wonder. It's probably more than I'm willing to give. Yeah, I'm not giving you D'Angelo Russell. What about the 5 pick from the Hornets? They also want D'Lo. About 7th. Culver for Ingles and the first. Yeah, not going to happen. So we'll probably just make our selections and then go from there. We can always trade him after the season starts too. Alright, so we're here at our pick, and let's just see who's on the board yet. We still have Cole Anthony, which is intriguing, but we already have our point guard of the future, so it doesn't really make sense probably to draft him. Tyrese Maxey's interesting. He plays the 2 guard, and we already have a Kogi, and we have Malik Beasley if we re-sign him this offseason. But I think he plays pretty good defense, which would bode well for us. But other than that, I don't really want to reach too far down and get someone down here. Devin Vassal's interesting, but I wouldn't be surprised if we can get him with our 20th pick. So we'll probably just go with Cole Anthony, and then honestly probably try and trade him. I might throw the 20th pick in Cole Anthony at someone and see what they want to do with that. So why don't we do that now? Let's trade finder Cole Anthony, his 76 overall, and then the 20th pick, and see what we can get. Not really seeing, these trades aren't really what I'm looking for. Blake Griffin would be fine, but Chris Paul, but he's kind of old. You know, we'll just ride out with this, and we'll see who we can get with our 20th pick overall. All right, so we got the 20th pick now. Jaden McDaniel's still on the board. Ooh, Devin Vassal's still there. See, 6'6", so he could probably run some small forward. Oh, his wingspan's 6'11". That's insane. He could definitely play some small forward for us, and I think he's a pretty good defender, actually. Saddiq Bey is another good defender. He's 6'8", 7'1" wingspan, too. I think I'm going to go with Vassell. He's a little smaller, but I think he can still play the 3 for us, and he should develop nicely. So we'll go with Vassell. We have a second round pick too. Not really sure. Maybe I can try and get Saddiq Bey with that. Oh, nice. So Saddiq Bey is here with the second round pick. Otherwise, we have Scotty Lewis too. But I think I'll go with Saddiq Bey, and then we'll just see what he can bring to the table. I think I'm gonna sign all these guys. Bey and Vassell are very similar to me, and I think that it'd be interesting to see how well they develop and which one we can try and kind of have be a building block for a team. Then we might trade the other one after next season. Okay, James Johnson accepted $16 million player option. He'd be dumb not to. Spellman's $2 million. That's a good value. I don't really want Evans, so we'll let him walk. So I'll extend him to I think all these guys. I really want Beasley back. His offer's only $4 million, which isn't bad. I wouldn't mind having Hernangomez back, but I'm not going to overpay for him. First, I want to see what I can get for Johnson just because his contract's so big. He's a decent player, and I'd like to have him on the team, but I just don't want to pay him that much. So see if there's any cheaper options that I can have a first-round pick, but I don't want to do a pick swap. I wouldn't mind getting a first-round pick in 2021 because we don't have one. That's a 2022. Lakers 2021. That's not going to be good. Thunder's probably not going to be great, but it'd probably be better than the Lakers. You know what? I'll just send it to the Thunder just to get rid of some of this cap that we have. That way we have more money to sign like Hernangomez and Beasley back. So let's jump into free agency. Anthony Davis is there. He's got 18 offers. Drummond, Harrell. I don't really know how much money I have to play around in free agency, so I'll have to look at that. So we have negative $14 million in salary cap room, so we really don't have any money to play with. So I think we're just going to try and get our guys back and develop some of our rookies this year, and then we'll kind of see how everybody advances for next season. So if we just go back in here, I'm not going to renounce the rights on Beasley. I'll renounce the rights on Turner. I don't really want him. And then I'll cap hold the rest of these guys. Alright, so we got qualifying offers on all of them, which is good. I didn't spend a ton of money on them. Let's go through player progression. Towns goes up to a 92. Russell's up to an 86. Anybody jump up a lot? Culver went up 6 after I sent him to the G League, which is good to see. Naz Reid went up 5, which is also good to see. He'll be our backup center now, so I can probably trade Spellman. Vanderbilt went up 6. He's probably going to play some power forward for us. Yeah, this is good. That's very good. 2 rookies. Bay and Vassell. Interesting. So now I'm going to kind of see how much cap space I really have. I have 16 million in salary cap room. Oh, I should have signed somebody. Okay, so I'm going to go in the roster. I'm going to see. I have a little bit of cap space to play with. I think like 16 million. So I'm going to try and see if we can trade for some big name guys. But to do that, I'm going to look at team intel and kind of see who's selling and who's rebuilding, because those guys typically cost less to get. So anybody rebuilding? The Bulls are. I could try and get Zach LaVine, but we kind of have shooting guards that I like. I could see what it costs to get Zach LaVine. Let's see. Go to the Bulls here. See what it would cost to snag LaVine from you. D'Lo, Jarrett Culver, and a first-round pick next year. I like our first-round pick next year, though. That draft's supposed to be pretty strong. You know what? Let's try and build a trade here. If I don't have to give her that first-round pick, I'll definitely trade Culver for LaVine. Let's see. Let's try and trade our 2023 first-round pick for LaVine. They want to give me Chandler Hutchinson and take next year's. I don't want that. And I'll give you this second. And then they want this second and give me Max Struss. Okay, I'll do it. Did I overpay a little bit? Maybe. I'm not really sure, but... Alright guys, so I think this is the deal we're going to do. I have to give up a really future first, but that's okay. I'll get Chris Middleton, send out Jake Layman to make the money work. Alright, so Bucks agreed to that. So now, let's go look at our rotation. I guess I'm kind of going all in for this season. And if it doesn't work, I'm trying to keep my draft pick for next year, and maybe that'll help us out, and maybe I'll be able to trade that and get somebody else. But so far we got Fox, LaVine, Middleton, Vanderbilt, Towns, and then Beasley, Reed, Okogie, Hernan-Gomez, and McLaughlin off the bench. Brown doesn't need any minutes, so I'll put those to... Let's see who needs some more minutes. LaVine can go up to 32, Fox can have about 31, Towns 34. So I just got here to December 2nd, and we are absolutely terrible. We're 4-13, so I'm going to look and see, you know, what's holding us back. Maybe I got to make a trade. So let's see. Towns is 20. It's not clear who's really holding us back. Hernan-Gomez isn't doing too hot, but I mean, somebody's shooting really poorly. Towns isn't shooting great. Let's see here. Maybe I got to change something with the coaching setup. Maybe let's not. We'll just do neutral offensive focus, I think, and then we'll try and go from there. I don't know who I would trade, if anybody. Probably LaVine, probably Middleton, I would think. But he just provides so much defensively, but I can always see what we can get for some of these guys. No, I think we're just going to have to ride it out and see what happens. So I'm going to simulate probably to the end of the season and kind of see what happens from there. Alright, so we're here at the end of the season. We're just under 500. We probably won't make the playoffs, but there's a chance we could. Let's simulate this last game. And we won. So we definitely improved. Giannis wins MVP. LaMelo Ball wins Rookie of the Year. DeMarcus Cousins wins Sixth Man of the Year for the Knicks. Kawhi wins Defensive Player of the Year. Jackson Hayes wins Most Improved. And Lloyd Pierce wins Coach of the Year. So we didn't have anybody in the first team. Second team, Towns made second team. Third team, we didn't have anybody. And nobody on either defensive team or rookie teams. So we did make it as an 8th seed against the Nuggets. You know, I'll just simulate the round. I don't think we're going to win this one. Hopefully we can steal a game or two. I think our team's good enough. Or 2-1. Tied 2-2. Down 3-2. Tied. Okay. Oh, Denver beat us. Alright. So I'll just simulate the rest of the playoffs. So the Nuggets are the champions. Jokic is your MVP with 14 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, which isn't like, those are good numbers, but like the points seem a little down to me. But anyways, Nuggets win. Let's go to the offseason, see what happens. So we have the 4th pick, which is very, very good. Wow, that's awesome. So let's go see who some of the guys are. Evan Mobley. Cade Cunningham is the guy that I want to get, I think. Cunningham went 1st overall, so yeah, it was worth not trading because we weren't even going to be able to get him. I think this is a guy. We need a power forward. Yeah, that's who we're taking. Evan Mobley's coming. I don't think I'm going to sign this guy. He's only 72 overall, so we'll just keep going from there. We already have enough young guys. Team player options. We'll take Bay's player option, I think. And I think we'll decline Noel's. Let's go to qualifying offers. I'm going to extend them to these, not Sterling Brown, but I think these 3 will get him extended to. He's prepared to accept an offer from the Thunder. Let's see what that offer is. 3 years, $90 million. That's a lot of money, but we need him. So we're gonna match that. This is gonna be insulting for him, but yeah, he declined it. All right. Let's see if we can make up a little bit of money and see if we can try and get Jonathan Isaac. So who's on our roster that makes a lot? No one. Nice. Let's see what Middleton. Maybe we can get someone cheaper for Middleton, and then we can get Isaac. He's making less money too, which doesn't really matter, but I think that's what I think we're gonna make this trade just because I'm trying to go all in for this year, so that pick doesn't really matter for me for draft wise. So renounce my rights on Noel. I'm gonna cap hold Beasley. Renounce rights on Brown. And probably renounce my rights on Hernan Gomez as well. Alright, so we got qualifying offers on those guys. Player progression, Towns is still 92, Siakam's 90, Fox, Levine. So now our weak point in our offensive lineup is our small forward, but I think Devin Vassell can play that for us. And then we also got Evan Mobley as our backup power forward, which is good. And then we have Vanderbilt as well. So we'll advance and go to training camps. All right, for training camps, I think we're gonna send probably some perimeter defense to Zach LaVine. Okay, and then we'll probably send some perimeter shooting to De'Aaron Fox. Okay, awesome. And then do we have one more training camp left? Nope, we're done with training camp. So then we'll advance to next season. Okay, so I got to sign a couple players because I don't have enough players on my roster. Wow, RJ Barrett is expecting $30 million and he did not get signed. Will he take $5 million a year? No, he's insulted. Kind of figured that would happen, but it was worth a shot. We'll sign Dion Waiters to be a scoring punch off the bench for us. Alright, sounds good. And then we're just going to try and sign Nick Stauskas for the minimum, see if he takes it. Okay, so we got him. Now we filled out our roster, 14. We'll advance to next season, see what that brings for us. Alright, Fox, Levine, Okogie, Siakam, Towns. I think I'm going to make Vassell a small forward and give him some of these Matt Thomas minutes. Actually, all of these Matt Thomas minutes probably. Get him to be about 30 minutes a game. Actually, let's trade Vanderbilt and see what we can get for him. Duncan Robinson. Now, he's a flamethrower. We can get a first-round pick in the future, which we can use to maybe help out a little bit for some trades. And that's really all I'm seeing, but I like it. So, okay, we need to sign another player, that's fine. Alright, so we got that trade. I think I'm going to do the Mitchell Robinson trade just so we can see what we're working with. Shea, that's the deal. I think that's the deal. So trading for Shea. Now Shea is our starting 2 guard. We're moving Levine to small forward. Okogie's coming off the bench. Alright, so I think that's the squad we're going to run with, and we're just going to simulate the end of the season. If we don't win it in this season, I think we're going to go with a fail, but I think with our team we should be good. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Hey everybody, as I'm editing this video, I realized I lost some of the footage, just basically going through the awards for the season and then how the team did and everything. So just want to let you know that we did end up with a 57-25 record, and we were the #1 seed in the Western Conference, and we're going against the Lakers, and the footage picks up when it's 2-2 tied in the first round. So then we'll cut to that footage here, and then we can watch from there on. Okay, so we're tied 2-2. Let's see here. Let's see who's destroying us. LeBron. Alright, I think we should just simulate this next one with Simcast. And we're up. We need this one. Game 5 is an important game in the series. And we squeeze that one out by 6. And then let's simulate this one with Simcast 2. This is like my least favorable first round matchup, but it looks like we're going to win this game too. So we'll win this round 4-2. Win that one by 9. We're going against Phoenix. So we'll simulate this round. Hopefully we can take it. I don't know who's with Devin Booker, but let's see. Alright. Phoenix takes the first game. Alright. Down 2-0. Let's see who's destroying us. Devin Booker did that game. And Devin Booker won that game, but not by that much. We'll simulate this one with Simcast. I'd hate to go down 3-2. But it kind of... Oh. Close game. We lost that one 2-3-0. Okay. We need to make a game plan. And we're going to rebuild the rotations to be an 8-man rotation, and we'll simulate with Simcast. Hopefully we can win some of these games, and it looks like we're gonna get blown out by 40 to lose in the second round. Mavericks won. Luka's your finals MVP, averaging a triple-double, 25, 11, and 11. Unfortunately, we weren't able to win the championship in this rebuild, but hopefully next time we can. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that made it this far in the video. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be trying to make more of these coming up. And if you want more, if you have any ideas, leave in the comment section below and I'll try and get that done as well. Hopefully I can grow this channel and we can just make a bunch of cool NBA 2K videos. Make sure to share this with all your friends. Peace out.